Has sales dipped in shopping mall terms?
See, what is happening, what we've noticed after demonetization was that the first 2 quarters were affected, and now we are really seeing that there is the retailers who are not able to understand what the new phenomena of customer demand is affected. And we ourselves sell around 45 lakh fashion merchandise every year. And we've seen that 14% growth in each fashion merchandise we sell. Sales-wise, we've seen around 18% growth, and that's because of the price rise due to this inflation. But what we have seen this April was that this rise has decreased. But there are a lot of factors to it. There is a factor basically is that though Kerala is not much in that, but then universally people were shopping 2 types of things. One they wear for office, and one they wear for their Friday dresses. So now this Friday dress is a normal dress. So it's acceptable globally that, so that's the reason the 2 wardrobes are not there. That people are not spending huge amount of money on fashion. So if you look at any shopping centers around the world, the whole shopping centers are changing to experience centers where a lot of experience, entertainment centers are getting more space. Restaurants and food F&B getting a lot of space, and fashion predominantly, which was occupying close to 70%, is being decreased. And secondly, what is happening with fashion is that you need to really be with the customer, like the e-commerce. You need to really spend time with the customer. The customers do not know what to buy because customers want the best option. Customers want to look out and say that if I wear this dress and put it on the social media, because everyone puts it out on the social media, I need to be said you have got something wow. And so for that wow, they always want the people on the ground to tell them that. What we really is telling the retailers is that you need to spend the time and energy. Make your people professionals. Like I was with the Lenskart owner and he was telling me that is what they are using the AIs and the robotics to aid them. Now, what is in the current scheme of things, what is happening is the unorganized sector is not even getting in sync with any of these new technologies. What is happening by 2020 is that we are going to become a 1.1 trillion retail economy, but the fact remains is that 120 billion is e-commerce and 63 billion is only organized sector, which is going to become some 7%, 9%. So that e-commerce is becoming already double than the organized sector by 2020. And e-commerce is going at the rate of 23%. The organized sector is already growing at the rate of 14%. So my point is that if you have to fight against e-commerce, you can't just say that they are there and you have to really employ the things what they are employing. And we've understood that. So as Lulu, we understand because we are selling this 45 lakh, we are constantly evolving ourselves. Today morning also we had this huge discussion. We really understand. So we are also in sync with our retailers and telling them that you need to understand as consumer. Consumers are stopping on buying a lot of fashion merchandise. Now they're buying fashion merchandise, doing sales, buying fashion merchandise. We're not buying fashion merchandise like the way it was earlier. But they are ready to buy your fashion merchandise if you have something different. If they can get that chick fair.
So it is not fair to say that sales in Lulu Mall is only in the food court or a multiplex.
It is not at all fair. Sales are there across the best retailers. They are doing, many of my retailers are doing best sales in the country. They are in the top 10 in the country. The fact will be that it will not be a cakewalk.